Hi all, we will be continuing from question number 51 now. With respect to Vijayanagara architecture, consider the following statements. The elephant stables built in Indo-Islamic style of architecture were completely destroyed during the Mughal attack on Hampi. Mughal attack, Hampiil attack ചെയ്തപ്പം destroy ആവാത്ത അല്ലെങ്കിൽ നശിക്കാത്ത കുറച്ച് മോണുമെൻറ്റ്സിൽ ഒന്നായിരുന്നു ഈ elephant stables എന്ന് പറയുമ്പോൾ. Lotus Mahal built during Vijayanagara period is considered as a secular structure where the king met his advisors. Okay, again NCERT based statement on Lotus Mahal, we all know it's very secular place where Vijayanagara Empire or kings continuously met their advisors. So statement 2 is correct and 1 is wrong. Elephant stables, these are the famous elephant stables of Vijayanagara. So these were few of the monuments that were not destroyed during the attack. Yeah. Coming to question number 52. So answer here is 2, correct statement, right? So answer here is 2 only. Next, consider Domingo Pace. Domingo Pace was a Portuguese traveler. Again, the statement is directly taken from the NCERT. Very simple question. These buildings have 2 platforms, one above the other, beautifully sculpted. On the upper platform in this house of victory, the king has the room made of cloth where the idol has a shrine, and in the middle is placed a dais on which stands the throne of state. Domingo Pace describe a structure describe identify one of the structures within the house of victory about which he is mentioning. So the answer is simple, Mahanavami Dibba. Mahanavami Dibba is the answer. So very simple question directly from the NCERT. Question number 53. Which of the following structures are associated with Gupta Empire? Again, Dashavatara Temple of Deogarh, it's there. Standing Buddha at Mathura, again a famous structure, standing Buddha at Mathura, belongs to this Gupta period. Mehrauli Iron Pillar, again very famous, very clear that it's belonging to Gupta period. And Jain Temple at Meguti, this is confusing, at Meguti is at Aihole, okay, Aihole. These belongs to the Chalukyas, okay. Jain Temple at Meguti belongs to Chalukyas. So answer should be 1, 2 and 3. Yes, we have option number B. Answer 1, 2 and 3. Again, with regarding to music, Carnatic music, which of the following statements are incorrect with reference to early proponents of Carnatic music? Purandara Das was widely recognized as grandfather of Telugu songwriting. No, it was Annamacharya. Annamacharya was widely recognized as grandfather of Telugu songwriting, and Annamacharya is the first known composer of Karnataka music, and Purandara Das was known as the Pitamaha of Carnatic music. Okay, no confusion about that. Purandara Das was the Pitamaha of Carnatic music, and Annamacharya was the grandfather of Telugu songwriting. So incorrect statement. First statement itself is incorrect. Let's look into the other statements as well. See, Kshatriya, a Telugu poet, composed Padams and Kirtanams mainly based on Lord Krishna. Bhadrachala Ramadasu was one of the famous Vagyakars. Okay, so these two are very specific factual things, but if you know the basic thing, who was known as the grandfather of Telugu songwriting or the Pitamaha of Carnatic music, who was Purandara Das, if you know that, you can directly come to the answer. Consider the following statement with reference to Bharatanatyam. Again, another dance form. It is also referred to as a fire dance. Okay, it's correct. Fire dance like fire and flame in the movements. So it is also known as a fire dance. It is characterized by Ekacharya Lasyam. Ekacharya Lasyam is one person showing different characters in the dance. Okay, Tanjavur quartet is associated with Bharatanatyam. Tanjavur quartets are nothing but the 4 teachers. They are Ponnaiya, Vadivelu, Shivananda, Shivanandam, not Nanda, Shivanandam, and Chinnaya. Okay, these are the They are known as Tanjavur Quartet is associated with Bharatanatyam. Tanjavur, these 4 teachers are known as Tanjavur Quartet. So all the 3 statements are correct. Coming to question number 56, which of the following, again another dance form, very popular dance form in Kerala. Which of the following statement is incorrect with reference to Kathakali? Very factual question. The language used for Kathakali songs is Mani Pravalam, we talked about it. Sanskrit plus Malayalam. Sanskrit plus Malayalam. Written in Grantha script. The red patches beside the nose in facial makeup indicates evil. Red ആണ് evil ആണ് വിചാരിക്കും, പക്ഷേ it's about royalty. So this is the incorrect statement. Red depicts royalty. Yellow facial makeup indicates saints and women. White beard indicates higher consciousness and divinity. Again, കുറച്ച് factual ആയിട്ടുള്ള question ആണ്. But if you are interested in these type of art forms, this is popular. Red patches beside the nose indicates royalty. Okay. So coming to question number 57, consider the following statements regarding Mughal era paintings. Transformation of popular art to during Mughal Akbar's സമയം വരെ courtyard paintings ആയിരുന്നു famous. courtyard paintings അല്ല, കോർട്ടിലെ കാര്യങ്ങൾ ഡിസ്കസ് ചെയ്യുന്ന കാര്യങ്ങളും കോർട്ടിലെ മെമ്പേഴ്സ് ഇരിക്കുമ്പോഴും മുഗൾസിലെ ടോക്സ്, കിങ്ങിൻ്റെയും ദർബാറിലുള്ള ആൾക്കാരുടെ ടോക്സിനെ പറ്റിയായിരുന്നു പെയിൻറ്റിങ്സ് ഉണ്ടായിരുന്നത്. പിന്നീട് ജഹാംഗീറിൻ്റെ സമയത്ത് പോർട്രേറ്റ് പെയിൻറ്റിങ്സ് വന്നു. പിന്നെ ഷാജഹാൻ്റെ സമയത്ത് പോർട്രേറ്റ് പെയിൻറ്റിങ്സിൽ തന്നെ കുറച്ച് യൂറോപ്യൻ ഇൻഫ്ലുവൻസ് വന്നപ്പോഴാണ് പെയിൻറ്റിങ്സിൻ്റെ സ്റ്റൈല് മാറിക്കൊണ്ടിരുന്നത്. സോ ദാറ്റ് ഇസ് ഹൗ ഇറ്റ് ഇസ്. ട്രാൻസ്ഫോർമേഷൻ ഓഫ് പോപ്പുലർ ആർട്ട് to the court art was a distinguishing feature during Akbar's period. Jahangir shifted the focus from illustrated manuscripts to album and individual portrait. Jahangir, okay. Both statements are correct so far. Shah Jahan introduced artificial elements. Artificial elements are European influence and artificial elements means in the paintings which reduce its liveliness. Okay, so this is how the Mughal era paintings transform from generation to generation, and all the statements are correct here. Coming to question number 58, consider the following statements regarding prehistoric paintings directly taken from the 11th standard NCERT, Introduction to Indian Art. Very simple question. Hand-linked dancing human figures are found at Lakhudiyar in Uttarakhand. Correct statement. The red color was mainly used to depict hunters and green mostly for dancers. Again, correct. Hunting scenes predominated in the Mesolithic paintings. And unlike Paleolithic paintings, Mesolithic paintings focused on single themes and were generally smaller in size. Single themes alla. Unlike Paleolithic paintings, Mesolithic painting focused on multiple themes. Okay, so 4 and 1. Only in 1, 2 and 3. So of course answer is 1, 2 and 3. 1 only alla. The rest 3 statements are correct. So question number, this is a very simple question directly from NCERT it was. Next question number 59. A little difficult question. The figure of female god at Panamalai depicts the artistic excellence of, again Pallavas, not Chola. This is wrong. Vidyaranya, the spiritual teacher of Bukkaraya Harsha, being carried in the palanquin in a procession is depicted in Virupaksha temple. Okay, this is little factual, but it is important because recently, last few years at UNESCO World Heritage Sites sites ne pattiyulla chodyangal pala reethiyilum varunundu. So important question aanu, difficult question aanu, korchu factual aanu, but you can try. The Nayaka paintings mainly depicted scenes from Mahabharata, Ramayana and Krishna Leela. Earlier question we had a discussion about the South Indian paintings. South Indian paintings started during the Vijayanagara and the during the time of Nayakas, and ഒരുപാട് divine creaturesനെ പറ്റിയായിരുന്നു paintings ഉണ്ടായിരുന്നത്. So the Nayaka paintings mainly depicted the scenes from Mahabharata, Ramayana and Krishna Leela. Okay, so both statement 2 and 3 are correct. Coming to question number 60, consider the following statements with reference to article Pongala. Those who have moved to Trivandrum and those who are in Trivandrum should know this. It is the world's largest congregation of women for a festival. That's correct. And the second statement is Artikal Bhagavati is considered to be the incarnation of Kannagi. Okay, it's about Kannagi and Kovalan, right? So both statements are correct. Which of the above statements are correct? Both 1 and 2 are correct. Coming to question number 61. Consider the following statement with reference to language in medieval India. Again, a factual one. Persian emerged as the writing language of Delhi Sultanates. Yeah, we know. Delhi Sultanates other Mughals samayathulla writings Persian writings nammal kaanarundi. Monuments baki textbooks okay. Hindi language developed from the ancient Abhabramsha. Abhabramsha is anything that deviates from the correct language or correct grammar. So Hindi language developed from the ancient Abhabramsha, and Persian emerged as the writing language of the Delhi Sultanates. Both statements are correct. So option C is the correct answer. 62, a little difficult question, but if you know one or few books, how many of the following pairs with reference to Persian medieval literature are correctly matched? Barani is not Kuliyat. Badauni is Rasmanama is correct. Malik Jaisi you should know. Malik Jaisi wrote Padmavat, you should know. It's been in use for last few years. Abdul Hamid Lohri, not Shahjahanama, it's Padshahnama. Padshahnama. And Shahjahanama was written by Inayat Khan. Inayat Khan. Barani wrote Tariq. This is Baroni. Baroni is there in themes 1. Delete type. Okay. So Baroni wrote Tariq Ik Firozi. And we have Badauni as Rasmanama. It's Rasmanama about Mahabharat. Malik Jaisai Padmavat. Abdul Hamid Lohri wrote Padshahnama. Padshahnama. And Shahjahanama was written by Inayat Khan. Coming to question number 63. Which of the following statement? Okay, so answer was 2 and 3 only. Okay, answer is option B, 2 and 3. Question number 63. Which statements with reference to Urdu language in medieval period are incorrect? The language follows the grammar of Hindi and script of Kharoshti. It's first statement itself is wrong. It's not script of Kharoshti. It's Perso-Arabic. Perso-Arabic. First statement itself is correct. Let's see the other statements. It was initially called Dakkani. Sir Syed Ahmad Khan. You will read this in modern India social religious movement. Sir Syed Ahmad Khan modernized Urdu language to an extent. Urdu writer Iqbal wrote the famous song Sare Jahan Se. Acha. Okay, so answer is 1 only. A is the incorrect answer. Question number 64. Consider the following statement with reference to Hindi literature during medieval era. Prithviraj Raso is the first Hindi book, that's correct. Kabir was famous for his duas in Hindi, that's also correct. Bihar Satsai was written by Surdas is wrong, it's not written by Surdas, it was written by a poet named Bihari in 17th century. Poet named Bihari in 17th century. Again, very factual question. Question number 65. With reference to Lokayata school or Charvaga school. Lokayata school is also known as Charvaga school, the heterodox school. Consider the following statement. Also known as the Charvaga school, it denies the existence of God or any supernatural or divine agent. That's very correct. The proponents of the school believe in materialistic pleasure and argue against the need to achieve salvation. Merry-making airno, our aim or goal of their life. So, which of the following statements above are incorrect? Both 1 and 2. Neither both 1 and 2 are correct, neither 1 and 2 are incorrect. Okay, so option D is the correct answer. Coming to question number 66. With reference to Jainism, consider the following statements. Anekantavada is a philosophy under Jainism. Yes, that's correct. Anekantavada is a philosophy under Jainism. The Jain practice of Sallekhana. Sallekhana is a kind of self-torture that people eventually die. They don't eat anything for a prolonged period of time and eventually die. It's a practice, Jain practice, Sallekhana, which was banned by Rajasthan High Court in 2015, not Supreme Court. Later Supreme Court removed the ban. Okay, so 2 is wrong here. Mount Abu in Rajasthan and Shravanabelagola in Karnataka are famous Jain pilgrim sites. That's very, very correct and very basic statement from our standard textbooks. Okay, so we have 1 and 3 only. Question number 67. With reference to Jainism, consider the following statements. The Digambaras observe all the 5 constraints vows of Jainism, while the Shvetambaras only observe 4. Okay, so they observe only up till the 23rd Tirthankara, that is Parshvanatha. The 5th one was added by Mahavira, that is Brahmacharya. So they only follow up to the 4 vows, Shvetambaras, and Digambaras follow all the 5 constraints, that is Asteya, Satya, Brahmacharya, Ahimsa and Aparigraha. Second statements, Kundakunda, the Digambara monk wrote the Sutta Pahuda, again a factual thing which contains the earliest records of Digambara beliefs, that is correct. Sthanakvasi and Tarapanthi, not Tarapanthi, Murti Pujaka. Sthanakvasi and Murti Pujaka are the subsets of Shvedambara school of Jainism. So it is Murti Pujaka. Murti Pujaka was asked in previous year question. Okay, so we have which of the following statements above are incorrect. So option C, 3 only is the answer. Coming to question number 68. With reference to Buddhism, which of the following statements are incorrect? Bodhidharma transmitted Buddhism to China. Dalai Lamas are the spiritual leaders of the Gelug school of Tibetan Buddhism. That's correct. Navayana school of Buddhism was proponent by Dr. B.R. Ambedkar. Again correct. These 2 are very, we should know the statements actually. Buddha Ghosha is the founder of Madhyamaga school of Mahayana Buddhism. Allah. Buddha Ghosha Allah. It's Nagarjuna. Nagarjuna is the founder of Nagarjuna is the founder of Madhyamaga school of Mahayana Buddhism. So incorrect is option D. Coming to question number 69, consider the following statements, current affair question. The first advanced estimates of GDP are the first official estimates of how GDP is expected to grow in that financial year. Very general statement and that's correct. They are released by Ministry of Finance is wrong. They are released by Ministry of Statistics and Program Implementation. The FAE, the first advanced estimates which were first introduced in 2016 are typically published at the end of first week of January because they are used by our finance minister for designing our annual financial statement, nothing but budget of that year. So the answer is 1 and 3. Next, consider the following statements regarding the Consumer Protection Act 2019. Okay, 4 statements. The Act recognizes offences such as providing false information regarding the quality or quantity of a food or service and misleading advertisement. That's correct. The Central Consumer Protection Authority is constituted under that, which is a regulatory authority. Again correct. The CCPA, nothing but Central Consumer Protection Authority, will have suo motu powers to investigate matters related to violation of consumer rights or unfair trade practices. Again correct. The Central Consumer Protection Authority will be headed by Ministry of Consumer Affairs, Food and Public Distribution. All statements are correct. So next, consider the following features: Trabeate style, techniques of tessellations, arbesque, pitra dura technique. Which of the above features are most common to Indo-Islamic architecture? Okay, Trabeate style, traditional style. Trabeate style also known traditional style. ഈ മുഗൾസ് അല്ലെങ്കിൽ ഇൻഡോ ഇസ്ലാമിക് ആർക്കിടെക്ചറിന് മുമ്പ് തന്നെ ഉണ്ടായിരുന്നത് എന്താ ഒരു 2 pillars and beams. Okay, this style of construction or architecture was already there before Indo-Islamic architecture was introduced. So one is not there. Techniques of tessellation, arbesque, pitra dura. ഇത് നമ്മൾ ഇൻഡോ ഇസ്ലാമിക് ആർക്കിടെക്ചർ ഇസ്രായേലിൻ്റെ മോണ്യുമെൻറ്റ്സിൽ നമ്മൾ കാണുന്ന മൂന്ന് കാര്യങ്ങൾ നമ്മൾ കാണുന്നുണ്ട്. സോ വി വിൽ ലുക്ക് ഇൻ ടു ദാറ്റ് ചെറുതായിട്ട്. സോ യാ, ദിസ് ഇസ് pitra dura tessellations and arbesque thing in the question. Indo-Islamic architecture വഴി ഇൻട്രൊഡ്യൂസ് ചെയ്തൊരു സംഭവമാണ്. Coming to question number 72, again a current affairs. Consider the following statements regarding the recently launched Operation Ahat or AAHT. It is a nationwide operation to curb human trafficking It was launched by Union Ministry of Home Affairs as a part of Operation Ahat. Special teams will be deployed on long distance train routes. Okay, so technically it is wrong. Actually, it was launched by Union Ministry of Home Affairs is wrong. It was launched by Railway Ministry. So we have two statements wrong, and one only and one. One is correct. It is a nationwide operation to curb human trafficking. As part of Operation Ahat, special teams will be deployed on a long distance train routes. So that is correct. So statement 3 is also correct. It is Operation Ahat. Consider the following statements regarding Genetic Engineering Appraisal Committee, recently in news, and it's been in news for a long time. The Genetic Engineering Appraisal Committee functions in, very basic thing, you should all know this, functions in the Ministry of Science and Technology is completely wrong. It works under MOEFCC, Ministry of Environment, Forest and Climate Change. Genetic Appraisal Committee is statutory body considered under Environment Protection Act 1980, that's correct. It is chaired by representative from DBT is wrong. It is chaired by representative of representative like additional secretary or secretary from again MOFCC. So this is also wrong. So we have only 2 as correct. So option B, 73B is the right answer. 74. Consider the following statement regarding Chola architecture. Should be a simple one. Dravidian temple architecture style was started by Cholas. Again, start in Arana, Zenith Vanna Arana important. It's not started by Chola, it was started by Pallavas. Rajaraja Chola patronized the Buddhist monastery at Nagapattinam. Airateshwara temple in Dharasuram built by Rajendra is part of Great Living Chola temple. It's not Rajendra, it's Rajaraja II. We have Great Living Chola temples. One is Brihadeshwara at Tanjavur, Brihadeshwara at Gangaikonda Cholapuram, and Airateshwara temple in Dharasuram, which is built by Rajaraja II. And at Gangaikonda Cholapuram it is built by Rajendra, and at Tanjavur it is built by Brihadeshwara temple at Tanjavur is built by Rajaraja Chola. So 3 is also wrong and first is also wrong. So we have Rajaraja Chola patronized the Buddhist monastery at Nagapattinam as the right answer. Coming to question number 75, Rani Ki Bauri or Queen's Step Well is the largest 50-step well constructed in the 17th century to meet the need of water in which of the following state? Again, this statement in our 7th standard NCERT glossaries textbook glossaries directly Rani Ki Bauri or Queen's Step Well. It was for water conservation or water means require construct a well. So it was in the state of Rajasthan. Okay.